Hi. How are you? How's it going? How's it going? Meeple. How's it going? Weepner. How's it going? I don't know why I'm saying your names like that, but I'm just doing it. How you doing? Yes, this is Persona 5. Whoever designed this title screen is absolutely in love with Persona 5 because Persona 5 invented black, white, and red theming. How's it going, Tom? How's everybody doing tonight? On this fine Monday, I hope that the start of your week treated you well. Mine was okay, I suppose. Water! Who doesn't like water? You're finishing Baten Kaitos 2, probably? Baseball playoffs got you sweating? I stopped watching when the Orioles got bounced out. I was salty. I was mad salty about it. That was me. I was just like, you know what? Baseball is over. It does not exist to me anymore. God, they didn't even put up a fight. It wasn't even, like, they just went out just on their backs. Just nothing. Trying to finish Baten, yes! I'm trying to finish Baten Kaitos. More like the Boreals. Boom! Absolutely destroyed. They thought the worst of it was getting bounced out of the playoffs, but having the best record in the league. And no, it turns out just getting called the Boreals is what did it. Aurora Borealis. Aurora Boring Alice Madness Returns. I take that back, I like Madness Returns. I think that game's dope. A little too long. It could have used some trimming around the edges, but it's good. You escaped work purgatory. Good for you, Millie. Hope you're doing well. All right, are we ready for love chat? Are we ready for some love? Who's ready for some love? Okay, for some love. Love chat, baby, love chat, baby, love chat. You were just in time. You were just in time for love. Unlike Catherine, which is a bad game, love is not over. Anyway, let's get to the love making. Your wife Mina is an Orioles fan. Can love bloom on the battlefield? Your fake wife. I don't know, she can be your real life. Kind of how like Maki Ito is my real wife. She said that I could show people her pictures and tell them that she's my girlfriend. I actually have that permission. All right. That does count. That does count. She's not a figure, but I bet you could put her in a jar. All right, we're diving back in, folks. A beach scene? Seriously? Not only gratuitous, but oh so predictable. Oh, come on, it's the beach. Don't be so negative. I guess you're right. It's not every day you get to go to the beach. Are you all right, Tara? You've looked better. Tara was practically crawling on the beach sand like a zombie with one arm. Sunlight, my worst enemy. We meet again, you piece of shit. There's some shade under the beach umbrellas over there, Tara. You look like you could use it. Yeah, I've seen the Mina figure. It's pretty damn good. Yeah, she is not a bot. She is absolutely not playing Boktai. I swear I'd never seen Tara move so fast. Let's go in the water, come on. Scarlet grabbed Violet by her hand and pulled her toward the water. Ah, but I didn't bring anything to change. Well, looks like you're going in anyway. Now that's the spirit. Wait up, you guys. And just like that, they're off. You up to join them? I'd be crazy to miss out on this. Just one thing first. Allie pulled me in with her arms and kissed me passionately. Yeah! Yeah, I'm into this girl. Like, she's just all up on it. How's it going, Alabaster Zed? It's hotter with, holy shit! Not only is this girl just DTF, she's also down to just flaunt it. I love her. We smooching the tomboys, but she's smooching us. In all instances, she has made all of the moves. She took first kiss, and now she's just like, yo, I want the other girls to see my tongue down your throat. And it's fantastic. I couldn't stop my jaw from dropping. The look on your face is priceless, my God. Try to keep up. Allie ran to join the other girls in the water. I smiled and followed suit. We spent the rest of the morning enjoying the warm weather on the beach. Pick that jaw up and smash it against hers already, right? Oh my God, and here's my true vision of loveliness and like this, the biggest issue with this game. Cat is not dateable. She's not a dateable option. Got ripped off, man. Got so ripped off. My head. She does get on my bed though. That is very, you look, it's still sexy. She can't be carbon dated. Fuck. My head. You okay? You don't look so good. Not so loud. Oh, my head's killing me after I had a ton of wine last night. And she's a wine drinker. She's perfect. I still had to edit our broadcast after that, which didn't help. Oh yeah, she's boom. It's all out there. She is so good. Ladies and gentlemen, I present the woman who decides whether I get to live or die every night. And she was very, very drunk when she did just that. Thank you, thank you. I'll be here all week. She wants to be the wine aunt, not the wife. Clearly you're still alive, Polly, so it's all good. Believe me, you'd drink too if you worked here. Just look at the Brothers 5. Working at Futuristic Evil Corps has to come with some benefits, right? You'd think, but we still have to pay. We still have to pay for dental out of pocket, of fucking course. Before I get to what this show's all about, today's the day you go on a date with. Who was your other soulmate candidate again? It was Scarlett. Average American business. Scarlett. How much did you drink last night, Kat? Whatever, I knew that. Just testing you. Duh. Right. All right, let's get this second date with Scarlett started. Woo! I wonder how many Gatling guns we'll see on this date. Oh! Whoa! Someone tell the world to stop spinning like a little bitch! I'm pretty much fucked, huh? I found Scarlett out for a stroll outside the mansion. She seemed a little down. Hey Scarlett, you doing okay? Ah, jeez. Ah, it's just you, Polly. You almost gave me a heart attack. Sorry, I didn't mean to. It's not your fault. I'm just a bit on edge after the whole zombie date thing, whatever it was. I guess I'm feeling a little sad about all that. Yeah, we came to the decision that she was a wine mom yesterday. Like, if there's anybody in this cast that's a wine mom, it's definitely Scarlett. Why? You saved everybody. Well, we wouldn't have needed to save everybody if it wasn't for me. Don't worry about it. At least you fixed the situation. You know what? At least you fixed the situation. Hey, at least we don't have banana zombies running around anymore. Yeah, you missed a banana zombie date. This game's a little wild. Without your help, they'd still be running rampant. Still, they wouldn't have been running around in the first place if it wasn't for me. I mean, well, that's true, but hey, makes for great TV. Which inadvertently is pretty good for keeping me alive, but I'll keep quiet on that. Besides, you did it because you were trying to help me get my memories back. That means more to me than I can say. I'm sorry I couldn't do it. If it's okay with you, I'll try again, then I'm sure this time. Kraken Academy. I think I've heard about that. There's a broccoli girl? I ate broccoli today, I'll have you know. Let's not worry about that for now. Thanks though, I appreciate it. Cracking these nuts. Damn! For now, I just want to get to know you better, Scarlet. We got interrupted last time, to say the least. Care to join me in making up for some lost time? That would be fantastic. There's somewhere I'd like to go, if it's okay with you. Lead the way. You won't regret it. At least I think you won't. Should I be worried? Come on, let's go. She grabbed my hand and pulled me along with her. Who could say no to a girl who could turn you into a zombie, right? Isn't that really just kind of what they always say? Like, you really just can't say no to a girl who could turn you into a zombie. Behold! There's a nightclub in the mansion? There is now. I made it myself. How did you make a nightclub? How did you, like, in seemingly overnight? How did you make a nightclub? Granted, I use it more as a testing ground than a real nightclub, but the staff really wanted something to blow off steam in. She's got mommy powers. I want a girl that can turn me into a zombie, if you know what I mean. I don't know, she got the look like, I think she could probably foot that bill. Okay, I cheated a little bit. I made a robot that made the nightclub for me, but it still counts. I think you're probably the first person to ever say something like that. Also, I didn't know you knew how to build robots. That's amazing. Hell yeah, it's cool. I get the feeling that building things to make people happier was what I enjoyed the most before I came here. What do you mean by that? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Actually, maybe you're the one person who would. Maybe it's worth a shot. Uh-oh, are we getting lured? Could she be like me? There's so much of my life I can't remember for some reason. I couldn't help but raise an eyebrow. There's a lot of broken people after the war in New Asia. Not just broken bones and missing limbs, but shattered minds, people trapped in their own heads. I was told I had a gift for research, a gift that might help those people be able to reclaim their lives. So I finished school early and got my PhD. I led a task force dedicated to helping the survivors. We helped them forget their most painful, most traumatic memories and move on. It was my life's work, you know? But now, I can't remember what it was, how it worked, if we even got anywhere with our research. To be completely honest, I can't really remember how I got here either. I'm sorry to ask, but how on earth did that happen? If I knew before, I definitely don't know now. Maybe testing got dangerous and I wasn't willing to test on someone else. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. The crazy thing is, I went from that to being on some kind of dating show? What the hell? I guess it does sound pretty weird. And the idea of getting married in 1 week? Who wrote this, an idiot? I couldn't help but laugh. But what do I even have to lose at this point? I wouldn't look at it that way. I can't remember anything either, but I'm alive. As long as I'm alive, I've got everything to lose and everything to gain. An optimist, huh? That's worth something. Yeah, just make sure the prenup is solid. That's going garden! Hope you're doing well. I guess you'd understand better than anyone. What do you plan to do after this is all over? Honestly, I don't know. I want my memories back, but if I can't get them back, I'd just try to make the best of things. That's some plan. I'm still working the details out. Give me a break. Hey, at least you remember some things. I couldn't even remember my name at first. Well, you got me beat there. We talked for hours about how we both felt about our situation. The good things, the bad things, about forgetting who you are. We laughed about forgetting the embarrassing moments that probably plagued others for a lifetime. Hey slut, how's the bitches? We're dating bitch number 2 right now, and it turns out she's got some kind of weirdo memory issue too. But we don't know if it has to do with the same memory stuff that we're having, or if she's just like that. So it's a little confusing right now. How you doing, Caparino? We lamented the moments that truly made life worth living, the moments that made your life unique. It's nice to have someone that understands. You know, I've got a silly idea if you're interested. You're a cappuccino today. Let's hear it. Getting engaged in a week is stupid, and a person who'd agree to that is even stupider than that. But I think I'd say yes if it were you, Polly, if only to see where life goes with someone like you. That's a little sudden. We've literally only had 2 dates. I've not even kissed you. I have had Allie's tongue all up in my mouth like at least 18 times. We're not there yet. I don't think so. Just not feeling it yet. Shh, let me finish. Regardless of who you ask on the last day, I'd like to be your friend in the time. Aww. Well, that's cute. I am the most wanted woman alive. You heard it here, folks. Well, it's cute. Who could, you know what, like, I would, maybe we wouldn't marry her, but I would absolutely have a woman that can turn people into banana craving zombies. Like, you never know, like, when a friend like that's gonna come in handy. Yeah, you gotta live first. If you'll be mine, I can't remember the last time I had a friend to just talk to about how I feel. I think this was the first time that I felt a little better about what happened. I'd want you to feel better about the past too. I don't want you to feel alone in the world. It's sad enough, you know? Oh, banana. And maybe I'm just being foolish, but who knows? Maybe if we're still in each other's lives after all this, we'll be able to help each other take back the lives we wanted. What do you say? I was thinking the same thing, Scarlett. I'm glad, but how to say? I'd still prefer it if you pick me. What can I say? I'm a bit competitive. On second thought, I'm very competitive. Just saying, out of all the girls, I'm the best educated, had the most illustrious career, won first prize in the National New Asian Science Exhibition, and I laughed out loud as she listed her accomplishments one by one. She made angry faces at me in mock anger. But most of all, I want you to have a happy life, and I think someone else might get it wrong. We spent the rest of the evening enjoying each other's company. The laughter and smiles never stopped, and she never let go of my hand during our walk. I was feeling too restless after today's date to wait in my room, so I went for a walk downstairs. Oh, hey, it's you! Oh, hey, Polly. I was just about to go up and check in on you. Hey there, Cat. What's up? Huh. There were some fancy desserts here from last week, but I can't find them anymore. I guess I'll take that out on the Brothers Five's paychecks. How do you know it was them? Oh, they're like clockwork. Oh, hey, it's my girl. Yeah, oh, I think I know who got him. Allie looked like a deer in the headlights on the other end of the kitchen. Cat hadn't seen her yet. Go, go, go! She made direct eye contact with me, then hightailed it out. Anyway, I've been meaning to talk to you. What's up? How'd your date with Scarlett today go? Well, it wasn't I didn't hate it. I don't know that I would say it was awesome either. What's the middle ground here? Where's that at? Where's my middle ground option? I didn't hate it. We'll go with awesome. It was fun. It was amazing. I feel like I really got to know the real Scarlet today. Neutrality is not allowed. For the first time, I feel like I've truly been understood. I'm glad to hear that, Polly, really. Scarlet puts on a front that she's nothing like how she really is, and I'm glad you can see behind it. She must really trust you. I'm glad she does, believe me. More importantly though, Scarlet's fan base has been ravenous for more new content. From what I saw, you delivered today. I'm a solid 85% sure you won't wake up in a torture chamber tomorrow morning. Good job, Polly! Thanks. Anyway, you're probably safe for at least another day, thanks to the ongoing rivalry between Allie and Scarlet. The stakes are rising, and so are our precious ratings. So without further ado, it's time for Phase 3. You've only got one date left with each of them before the final day. So make them count. You're not out of the woods just yet. Will do. Alright, good. Well, I need to get back to preparing for tomorrow's show. And you better rest up for tomorrow. You've only got one third date with a girl, right? Sounds good to me, Cat. See you later, Polly. Good night, Cat. And thanks for the help. I realize I'd probably be screwed without you. Don't thank me yet. I walked back to my room and plopped onto my bed. Time for some shut-eye. And more weird dreams about whatever happened on the outside. Right? It's very much like a combination of everything you'd expect from us, right? Okay. Alright, we're out of the mansion. Next stop, the beach. I told you the staff wouldn't suspect a thing. That's because nobody's been stupid enough to try to escape till now. Maybe people should have been a little more stupid a little sooner. Easier said than done. She grabbed my hand and pulled me along. We'll go through the forest. Come on. We ran through the forest as if the devil were chasing us. The truth was not far from it. Okay, I can see the pier now, and the boat. We're this close to getting out of here. She always put on her bravest face when she was afraid. We're gonna make it, right? Of course, the boat's just a little further, and no one's on our tail. I can't believe it. We're finally getting out of here. We're finally gonna leave, Polly. About time, if you ask me. I've dreamt of this moment every day since who knows how long we've been trapped here by now. But I never thought I could escape till I got to know you. I laughed. You're giving me too much credit. It was your idea. Find any other sane person and they would have told you the same things. Sane people don't try to escape with me. I wouldn't have stayed sane if it weren't for you, though. She laughed. That was my favorite sound. Let's get back to the matters at hand. We both know that this is where the rubber meets the road. Yep. Now it's just a mad dash to the finish. You ready to run? Nope. I'm kidding. Let's go. That favorite sound of mine once more. I hope it's not the last time I hear it. Third time's a charm! Oh dear God. We got music. We got jams. They're happening. The next day I woke up to the sound of an explosion outside. I ran outside as fast as I could. What the? First thing I saw was Scarlet and black smoke emanating from the ground near her. Why am I not surprised that we hear an explosion, run outside, and the source of said explosion is, of course, Scarlet. Oh, hey there, Polly. Nice weather we're having, huh? Hey, Scarlet. You okay? I'm pretty good, all things considered. I've been experimenting again on trying to bring back people's memories without the whole monkey zombie bit. I figure if you and I ever, well, you know, I'd want us to know everything about each other. I see what you're doing there with your face and your tongue. I think I have a pretty good idea of what you might be implying by, if you, well, you know. I guess the girl does have a little bit of a naughty side. I hadn't expected it. No secrets. I'd like that, Scarlet. Thanks. I'll let you know if I make any progress with that. Oh, I gotta clean this up. Give me a minute and then we'll head to the forest. I've been meaning to spend some time there since I got to this island. Sounds good by me. So I guess we're just jumping right into the third date with Scarlet. Not even like we don't even get to pick who goes first. We walked together through the forest, hand in hand, talking about things we do after we got off the island, talking about everything and anything. After we're off this island, whatever happens, do you maybe want to catch a movie together? She's asking me out. I like that. Time for some forest fucking? I'd take it. Why not? This tune feels a little right for fucking. I could imagine some passionate love making to a fine wine mom such as herself, with a tune like this in the background. Very tasteful. Sure, but why a movie? You can laugh, but there's a part of me that just wants to be a regular girl. Just wants to be a regular girl for a day. That's something I could never forget. And I'd like it if it could be that way with you. What do you say? I'd like that. Yay! Scarlet did a little dance of happiness. Oh God, don't start endearing yourself to me. That's cute. I'm a little happy dance is one of my weaknesses. We spent the rest of the morning together in the woods, enjoying each other's company, and maybe a little more than that. Whoa! Forest fucking? Okay, maybe we did get some forest fucking. Somehow, in the middle of it all, I forgot what kind of show I was on in the first place. It was just me and her. In the moment, more than ever, I was glad to be alive. Morning, Polly! Time sure flies, huh? The show's almost over and you'll be able to go back to your regular life soon. No idea if that's gonna have any less headaches, though. Who knows? As strange as it sounds, I've had some fun here, in the forest. This is a forest, not a library. You spent a long time with Scarlet. The whole getting murdered thing isn't great, but it hasn't been all bad. I didn't mention that other people would kill to be in your position. On second thought, they definitely haven't thought it through enough. Probably not. Well, back to business. It's time to pick who you'll go on your first third date with. Wait, we had a first third date. Who's the lucky soulmate candidate today? Huh. Well, what was that about? What was that little interlude with Scarlet about? Interesting. Well, I've been fiending for some Allie time, so... Allie. To be honest, I am not sure if your dates with Allie are really dates, or more of just trying different kinds of transportation. But hey, whatever floats your boat. Let's get those cameras a-rolling. Train date, train date! I found Allie by the beach, or more accurately, she came running to me. I'll be the bicycle this time! Hey! You are not going to believe this, Polly. What's that? All right, who took my keys? You've got 10 seconds before I take it out of your forced paycheck. Take it out of forced paycheck. Oh, come on! We'll walk and talk, come on. Well, less walk and maybe more like run like hell. Isn't going to be happy when he finds out that Oh, whatever. Come on, let's go. She grabbed my hand and pulled me with her into the forest clearing nearby. What's going on? You are not gonna believe what I just found. What's that? Well, I was wondering on how to top 2 previous dates when I stumbled upon... wait a minute. It's better if I surprise you. Endless forest fucking! I'm gonna have to close my eyes again, right? I love how fast you learn things, Polly. She was singing as she covered my eyes with one hand and pulled me along with the other. She pulled me along step by step. I can't say I wasn't enjoying it. Is this a staircase? Feels like metal beneath me. In the middle of a forest? Just a bit more now. All right. You can open your eyes now. How on earth? We're inside a small plane, the very same one I'd been rudely awakened in on my first day here. How did you even... It was just sitting in the forest, so I thought, why not? I have so many questions. Wait a minute, are you planning on... Without even bothering to answer me, Allie rushed to the cockpit. Oh, crap. Here's to hoping that this goes better than the rollerblades. Huh, I wonder what this big red button does. Oh God, get me out of here! I ran for the door, but it was already shut tight. And away we go! The engine of the plane roared as we took off. I slammed into the side of the door. Oof! Come on, be honest, you were thinking the same thing. You put a big, juicy red button there, completely unattended, and you expect a good citizen like me to not press it? You're bonkers! You got a point, but do you have any idea how to fly this thing? Wait a minute, if you're talking to me here, then who's flying the plane? Technically nobody, but... Crash! The right wing of the plane smashed into a tree. We hit hard enough for it to be slightly deformed. Oof. I slammed into the wall yet again. Well, we didn't need that wing anyway. We still have the other one. This is how things work. Yes, Allie, that is how airplanes work. Exactly like kidneys. Forget killer dating death shows. Forget Damien and Kat. Allie was going to be the death of me. Hey, we did it. Find love or die trying. Find love and die trying. I tried to run to the cockpit, but it was all I could do to stay upright as the plane teetered back and forth. I'm just kidding. I've got this. Allie ran to the cockpit without breaking a sweat. Meanwhile, I did my best impression of a ball in a pinball machine. The wings are like kidneys. You only need one. All right, I got this. The plane seemed to stabilize in a matter of seconds. Oh, thank God. I really thought we were gonna... crash. Oops. Once again, the right wing of the plane smashed into a tree. Somehow, it was bent back into its original shape. Not bad, if I do say so myself. This game is fucking stupid. All right, that was dumb luck and you know it. And now for the moment you've all been waiting for. We started gaining altitude, slowly at first, then faster and faster, higher and higher. Before long, we were soaring high above the trees. Is this like Mile High Club music? Is that what's gonna happen up here? Allie yelled out in triumph. Woo! I joined in and yelled out with glee. It's a pretty great feeling, huh? Not dying in a fiery plane crash? Flying free. Without it, what's the point of living? You're talking about freedom or flying? Ah, why not both? That said, there's another reason I flew us up here. What's that, Allie? This is the only place I could find on the island that wasn't bugged. No one can eavesdrop on it. Oh, shit! Has our girl figured out some shit? And sorry for the turbulence, but without it, they might have heard me disable the bugs in here. Believe me, I looked for a safe place as hard as I could. That's why I got the rollerblades and the boat earlier, to find a safe place to talk as fast as possible. I'm guessing you know what this show is really about then. Unfortunately, yeah. What a bummer, am I right? Unfortunately, I don't think you do, and I can't risk telling you anything either. What? Why? Believe me, you're better off not knowing. What? Allie, what are you hiding? Who are you really? Look, we don't have too much time. Before we'll have to land. This thing's already almost out of fuel. Sure enough, we had already started descending. Please, just trust me. I'm on your side, Polly. I know there's so many lies going on around here, but I really want to help you get out of here. Though I have to admit, it wasn't on my to-do list at first. Oh, it's a good thing you're so cute. I'm kidding, jeez. Do you trust me? Yes, unequivocally. Of course I do, Allie, you know that. You won't regret it, promise. So what can you tell me? There's no time. Long story short, there's something on this island I need to find, and the people I work with need. It's life or death. It's not just you or me, but for countless others. I came here to save you all, and I won't give up until I have. Though at this point, I've done all I can. It's in his hands now. Yo, how's it going, Alfino? We are looking for love in all the wrong places, but I think that we just found this. I think we just found a super secret agent that's on a mission to break up this reality show that's actually a death game. It's very complicated right now. I still like her a lot, though. Whose? No time to talk. We're almost back in range of the island's recording network. Her contact is brother number 3. No matter what, don't tell anybody what happened here. Not even a little bit. Not even if you think you can trust them. Are we clear? Crystal. The plane flew lower and lower. All right, we're about to be back in the recording zone. What else? What else? Don't do anything I wouldn't do. That really doesn't limit it much. I guess not. After we landed, Kat scolded us for taking the plane. Sorry, we stole your plane! Kat and Allie seemed to exchange more than a few uneasy glances as we got off the plane. But luckily, nothing came of it. Next, the production staff separated Allie and I. It looks like Kat had arranged something special for the two of us. All I was told that I wasn't allowed to see Allie until evening. Apparently, that's the nicest time to film. It could be Femme Bond. She could be an investigative journalist, or a cop, or a private investigator. She's probably all of those things. Everything we know about Allie right now is there's nothing telling us that she isn't just fucking amazing. Like, she just seems awesome and capable of everything. Till then, the production team helped me look the part of a romantic novel protagonist. I was dressed to the nines. I must have sat through a few hundred photo shoots and interviews before they told me it was time to see her. But it was worth it. Wow, even for this island, this place is fancy with a capital F. Tell me about it. I broke one plate here and I'll have to pay it off for the rest of my life. I mean, welcome to the Ocean Palace. Allow me to show you to your seat. Tu gestured at me to follow him. We'd only taken a few steps when I saw her, and when I did, I couldn't help but crack up. You know, I kind of expected you to be dressed up too, given all the shit the crew put me through. What's the point? It'd just get ruined. How would it get ruined? Oh, you'll see. Come on. She reached for my hand, put mine in hers with a smile on her face. She pulled me along with her towards the door. Whoa! We stumbled against a table, which knocked the plate onto the floor. It promptly shattered into a million pieces. Mammon machine bad! Don't worry, I've got a ruby dagger. It'll be fine. In case you were watching Cat, that was 2. I knew I should have been an accountant. She laughed as she pulled me along with her to the outside. The night air had never tasted so fresh. Each breath for air as we ran along the road made my worries and fears just disappear. Eventually, we ran all the way to the beach. Come on! She tightened her hand and pulled me along with her into the water. Jeez, wait just a... She laughed like a maniac as she cannonballed us into the ocean. My first instinct was to swim back up to the surface, but then Allie put her hands against my face and looked deep into my eyes. She smiled and kissed me passionately. It was as if time had stopped. A few moments later, we went back up to the surface. I figured you could use a fun distraction from everything that happened earlier. Was she doing this for me? I never know what to expect with you, you know? And you never will. It was a night to remember. After today's day with Allie, I decided to take a stroll around the mansion. The night was clear as could be. A light breeze made it a bit chilly, but not enough that I need to put on more. I found myself fixating on the moon without thinking. I thought I'd find you here. Why's that? Just a gut feeling, and the island-wide surveillance system. You doing okay? Yeah, I'm just thinking. I can't believe the show's almost over. It didn't feel real earlier today. Time sure flies, doesn't it? You've only got the last third date with Scarlett tomorrow, then the final ceremony on the day after. Speaking of which, how was your date with Allie today? Awesome! I probably shouldn't tell the whole truth, but enough of it should be good. It was awesome. I don't know how, but the more time I spend with Allie, the better it gets. Being married to her would make every day an adventure, and I'd like the sound of that. I'm sure it'd be an adventure, but the jury's out on if it's the one you'd walk away from. But I can see she makes you happy, and really, that counts for a lot nowadays. Thought you might want to start wearing body armor if you want to stay that way. Who knew that 3 dates were all you needed to figure out if marriage would last? If this TV gig doesn't work out, maybe I should become a marriage counselor. Anyway, I'd love to stay and chat, but I've got to get some work done tonight to prep for the ending of the show. You know what? I could use some company, and it's not like you were up to anything. All right, let's go! We are going to spend a very late night with Kat tonight. Kat reached her hand out to me. I put my hand in hers on instinct. It was just like, boom, in there. That's all she had to do. I am her loyal puppy. I am her loyal dog-like follower. With her hand in mine, she pulled me with her to the library? Now you're probably wondering, why did I bring you here of all places? Yeah, I know, like, my bed is really comfortable. You've sat on it. You were there. I am her loyal puppy-like follower. Do you like to read? Well, yes, but no. There's no internet for us goons, so this is where we store most of our information. Time to film some porn. It is after hours. Records of every single run of the show, building and security details, guard schedules, and most importantly, salary records. Hey, Fresno! Thank you for the raid. Hope you all are doing well. I hope Monday Night Fresno went well for y'all. Let's see if I still remember how to do this. All right, you know what? Beepner is literally the best mod ever. Thank you for that shout out, Beepner. Everybody go follow Freezing Inferno. Plays video games. Lots of them, in fact. Hard ones sometimes. We're in the library and I think we're gonna film a porno. At least that's what this game keeps telling me about libraries after dark. Records of every single run of the show, building and security details, guard schedules, and most importantly, salary records. Oh, she's amazing. She is the first girl that I saw when this game started, and it was just like, the name of the game is Fall in Love or Die Trying, and it's like, well, if all I needed to do was fall in love, done, done. The game's over. Shortest stream ever. It's hidden in plain sight as regular books. You need to know how to decipher them, though. They're pretty useless to the average person. Interesting, and also a little unnecessary. Who here is gonna read a book? Oh, I knew this state of education was bad, but not this bad. Still doesn't answer why you brought me here. Well, you see, I have this lovely chair and table here, and I do so love to work on. And it's truly, truly exhausting for me to get up in this lovely arrangement and have to fetch each book I need for reference. So, you want me to grab your books for you so you can just stay here? I'm so glad you understand. Again, I am her loyal puppy-like follower. I'm okay with this. This is a fine arrangement. And you know, I'm doing everything I can to keep you alive, and it's just a teeny tiny favor. I couldn't help but laugh at her mock pout. Sure, Cat, it's the least I could do. Great. All right, to start, I'll need you to grab The Princess of Averanda, 100 Easy Recipes for Philosopher's Stone, and I Regret Everything. This must be the 100th batch of books I've had to deliver. It's been hours. Seriously, whoever designed this system should be shot. I tried to read a few of the books I was delivering, but like Kat said, they just seemed like regular books. And that's a wrap. Thanks for the help, Polly. I'll send you a thank you card for when you're off the island or something. At this rate, that was pretty much slave labor. I like to think of it as more as unpaid charity work. You've got one last date tomorrow. Don't mess it up. I'm curious, what's the first thing you're going to do when you get out of here? Honestly, I'm not sure. Maybe try to figure out what my life was before? Who knows? Well, that's as good a start as any. Well, I gotta get back to editing. Night, Polly. See you, Cat. Guess I'll head back to my room and call it a night. The alarms were deafening. We planned for every possibility we could, but it wasn't enough. We made it to the ship, but it still wasn't enough. Our one saving grace, the ship wouldn't start. Someone tampered with it. There's no time to fix it. That's it then. I couldn't find the words to say. I love you. I love you too, Polly. I wish we could have met anywhere but here. She held me in her arms with the last of her strength. All that's left to do is wait. Goodbye, love. Courting call! Oh, well, this isn't the worst place I thought I could wake up I could wake up yesterday. I'll take that as a compliment. She laughed and pinched my cheek. Well, it's been a blast, Polly. I've got some cruising around to do, and I think you've got another date on your plate today. Yeah, that's just how the show goes. Sorry. She was gone before I even had the chance to finish. Wait, we spent the night together? Okay. I think we did it. That woman is a force of nature. Oh! Look who crawled out of an economy class airplane toilet. And good morning to you too, Damien. Polly, don't mind him. Damien was telling me the news. Your ratings are going really well so far. Oh, Allie's amazing. She is the one that we have absolutely like mainlined. Every chance we got, she was always like our first date, always our first choice when we could. If you were from where she was from, you'd be fucking dead. Damien was just telling me the news. Your ratings are doing really well so far. At this rate, I really think you'll make it out of here. That's great news. I wouldn't celebrate just yet. Just because you've done well till now doesn't mean you won't jump the shark today. Your ratings today need to be higher than they've ever been, or you'll get axed. Axed literally if I'm around when your number's up. I guess we'll find out together, won't we? Later. Sorry about him. He can be a little mean sometimes. A murder threat is a little mean? Anyway, you're ready for your last date with Scarlet? Oh, well, if this... well, it's just this last date, then tomorrow it'll be the final ceremony. I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Fantastic, then we'll start filming right away. Good luck, Polly. You'll need it. Thanks, Kat. I owe you one. Really. It's time for my last date with Scarlet. I found Scarlet in the same place I met her. She was engrossed in a book with a pile of books next to her. They looked worn, as if they had been read over and over through the years. Hey there, Scarlet, what you reading? Hi, Polly, just an old fairy tale. Really? I'm surprised you'd read something that would throw science out the window. I'm a woman of varied tastes. I quite like these stories, especially this one. Which one are you reading? It's called The Princess of Avaranda. Really? It's silly. I doubt you'd be interested in... Try me. I smiled at her. She smiled at me in kind. Okay, I don't see why not. Oh my God, look at her. No, you're winning me over. Oh, she's so cute. It's also the legs. I'm not gonna lie, it's the legs. Jesus Christ, she's got legs for days. There's a young girl, Nera, who was the princess of the kingdom of Avaranda, which was far, far away from civilization. Yeah, it was, actually, yeah. It was like in the first pile of books. Scarlet, in the library, with a book! Yeah, she got him. She's got him. There's a young girl, Nera, who was the princess of the kingdom of Avaranda, which was far, far away from civilization. Unlike other princesses before her, she had no time for politicking or parties. She spent all her time building all sorts of gadgets for her family and friends. Like a robot dog that could eat the vegetables that they didn't want to eat. Oh, I gotta try my hand at this sometime. Scarlet giggled like a child. Nera has a blissfully happy childhood. She never falls in love with a she even falls in love with a customer named Aloria. Though her kingdom would never approve of their relationship, Nera and Aloria never failed to see each other in secret every night by the crooked trees in the western forest. Do all of the girls wear chokers? I think? I'm trying to remember. I think most of them do. Which, again, that's a good thing. Chokers are awesome. I have like 50 of them. But those days don't last. One day, her mother, the queen, is taken by a witch, never to be seen again, and Nera is forced to become queen at the age of 16. In her mother's absence, Nera does her best to lead the kingdom, and for years it prospers. She's like no other leader they've had before. But secretly, she wants to leave. As queen, she has no more time for the things or people that she loved with all her heart. She cries every night alone. But she knows she can't. Too much responsibility falls on her. Then one day, Nera is cursed by the same witch that took her mother and forgets everything. Her name, her family, her kingdom. Everything except for Aloria and the desire to leave. And so she leaves, and no one in the village ever sees her again. Well, this is a battle royale. Like, they actually do explicitly call this story a battle royale. So, like, if the chokers aren't actually indicative of something, then it was just like, that would not be much of a shock. I won't bore you with the rest of the story, but thanks for listening till now. Aw, come on, believe me, Scarlet. I want to hear this to the end. Especially because you like it so much. I looked deep in her eyes and I could tell just how much she loved this story. Well, there's not much left, but... Well, Nera and Eloria live a wonderful life in a neighboring kingdom for many years. But one day, she remembers everything and rushes home, worrying for her people. When she gets there, she sees her people have been ruled by the very same witch who took her memory, and that her people no longer prosper the way they did under her rule. In anger, Nera confronts the witch on the border of Ivoranda. The witch takes off her cowl, revealing herself to be Nera's mother, the Lost Queen. Nera's mother gives her an ultimatum. She can return to ruling the kingdom, but she can never leave again, or she can leave now and never come back. And that's where the story ends. You never get to know what choice Nera makes. That's quite a cliffhanger. Want to know what happens next? I want to know what happens next. Believe me too. I'm curious. What would you do in Nera's shoes? Huh. Well, I mean, I've been gone for so long already. Like, I wonder if it's starting to worry now that these choices are coded somehow, and it's like, oh, this is gonna determine. Yeah, right? I wonder if it's significant. The people are suffering. Fuck the record and fuck the people. I think I'd leave and never come back. Interesting. Why's that? There's no point in living without love. Even if it was better for the kingdom for Nera to stay, it would guarantee her love could never be realized. Oh, damn! How's it going, nerd? Hope you're doing well. That's right, fuck the people! And that's just too sad. I think the same way. I've loved this story ever since I lost my memories. I'm sure I don't have I'm sure I don't have a kingdom or anything, but sometimes you wonder, you know? Yeah, I get the same feeling too. That's just life, you know? You just have to keep moving forward. Yeah, you're right. I'm really happy that you're the one I get to move forward with, Polly. Me too, Scarlet. There's no one else I'd rather be with right here, right now. And speaking of right now, there's somewhere I want to bring you. Where's that? I'll give you a hint. I've been thinking about this place ever since you mentioned that you loved fairy tales. Forest fucking time! Let's go! No, we already did that. Oh my gosh, these turtles down there, turtles! She was practically dancing around the room, taking in all the sights. It was impossible not to smile. I figured the Ocean Palace might be your thing. Scarlet practically jumped onto me and squeezed the life out of me in a deathly bear hug. This is wonderful, Polly. Thank you so much. You made everything so special in ways I honestly couldn't believe, but you did it. And this is just the beginning, Scarlet. We're in this together. I held Scarlet and kissed her on the lips. It was like an explosion of passion had set me on fire as she kissed me back and wrapped her arms around me. Always. We looked deep into each other's eyes, then... In a split second... Oh, God. What's going on? What's happening? Hold on. Game's about to go fuck mode. Not in the good way. It's a Black Omen time. In a split second, the room became pitch black. I couldn't even see my hand in front of my face, much less Scarlet. Polly, it looks like there's a blackout. Scarlet held me tight. Maybe she was afraid of the dark. I didn't have a chance to respond before I heard a rush of footsteps coming towards us in the dark. Something isn't right. Oh no. We were surrounded. A familiar voice cut through the short silence of me holding my breath. What? I'm sorry, Polly. You just didn't make the cut. We've got to get out of here. Just make it quick, please. I could hear the woman that voice belonged to walk away. I dashed from the table, pulling Scarlet along with me. What's going on? Just come with me. We've got to get out of... I didn't even make it 5 steps before I was tackled down and cuffed behind my back. Polly! I screamed for her to run, but they made sure no sound could escape as they pinned me to the ground. Scarlet, you've got to run! Get out of here! It was no use. Even though she was just a few feet away, I was powerless to get an inch closer. They tackled her down in a second. I heard the clink of cuffs as they dragged her away. I struggled with everything I had to get up, to save her, to run for what felt like an eternity. Then, nothing. Yeah, Allie is pissed that I was kissing Scarlet. Is that it? Is Allie pissed that, like, look, dog, you know what this show is? I woke up at an operating table, the kind you see in a nightmare. What is going on? Blood splattered on the floor and the walls, the smell of disinfectant and rotting flesh. There was a nearby table littered with metal instruments that could make anybody talk. My first instinct was to get up and get off as fast as possible, but my neck, hands, and legs were cuffed and pinned down in thick metal braces. I tried to force myself out with all my strength, and the braces didn't do much to budge. Hello? What's going on? Yo, where am I? Scarlet, you there? All I heard back were the echoes of my own screams. Wherever I was, this place must be massive. Yeah, we're fembond. Where's the laser? Hey, Paul. Hey! You know, I had always imagined a scenario where you would be in a domineering position and I would be tied up and strapped to a bed. But I have to be honest with you, this is not the setting that I had imagined it being in. Hey, Polly. Cat was holding some kind of helmet, thick wires extruding from the back of it. Don't worry, Scarlet is doing fine. She's just taking a little nap. Cat, what's going on? You've got to help me. I was just on my date with Scarlet when everything went dark and these guys fucking kidnapped us and... I know, Polly. I know. She sighed. You did good, but not good enough. That's pretty much it. Would it make you feel better to hear that you're the best one yet? I don't care. Get me out of here. At this point, there's no point explaining. She placed a helmet on my head carefully. Even if I wanted to stop her from doing so, the brace around my neck made it impossible to maneuver. Why did the ratings drop? We were getting real steamy for them. That draws the audience. Like we were going to fuck in the Ocean Palace, dude. Have you ever fucked in an Ocean Palace? If people told you that there were people on TV fucking in an Ocean Palace, would you not go, holy shit, I need to get it onto the channel that they're having sex in the Ocean Palace in? Come on. It wasn't my decision! The game made me do it! Allie has been my choice since day one! I didn't betray her, I didn't try to! Like, I had imagined that, like, if we're going down a bad end route, that the bad end route would have been us with Allie in this situation. That's kind of what I thought that they were setting up for, so now I'm just confused. She placed the helmet on my head carefully. Even if I wanted to stop her from doing so, the brace around my neck made it impossible to maneuver. Please, Cat, don't do this. I could hear the hum of a massive generator turning on behind me. She raised her hand, revealing a trigger switch with a single red button. I just want to get out of here. I want to get back to my life, whatever it is. Please. Not today, Polly. She pressed it. The sound of crashing waves, a world without time or color. I'm back. This time, it's as if I'm sitting in an audience watching myself from afar. The escape had failed. I'd been separated from her and captured. We really never had a chance, did we? I find myself praying that she's safe. If anything happened to her, for a moment, the world exploded with color. Oh, God, she's so... Oh, God. Fuck. I love her so much. Like, even if she's gonna do some real bad buck shit. God, look at her. Look at her. This is a woman that literally I would let get away with anything. Always the hero, aren't you, Polly? What did you do to her? You should be more worried about yourself. You knew the rules. If you try to escape the island, you die. Didn't have to be like this, but you... I'm done talking. Goodbye, Polly. Oh, will you look at that? Looks like our little hero's got some life left in them. You know, Polly, you're in luck. Usually I'd just kill you for this, but a new opportunity's just opened up, and I think you'd be a perfect fit. Hey, don't just lie there. Just 5 more minutes. You're the star of the show. You can't just sleep right through it. Watch me. Oh, that's how you want to play? It's on. Ow! Wait. Oh, we loopin'! We big loopin'! Rise and shine, sleepyhead. Ow! Did you just hit me? What, me? Never. Never in a million years. Anyway, what was your name again? My name's... I can't remember my name. Really now? You've got to be joking. I'm dead serious. I can't remember a thing. Who knows? It might be for the better. Luckily, we've got your name on file, Polly. My name's Kat. Nice to meet you. You're the star of our new show, Find Love or Die Trying. Let me get you up to speed. Oh! How on earth did I get into this mess? I'm somehow stuck on an island in the middle of nowhere in an insane dating show from hell. Kat hit the red button. It's a literal reset button. Yep. From what Kat said, I'm dead meat if I can't finish this show with a fiance or if the ratings aren't high enough. None of the girls on the show know the truth, and if they find out, they'd kill all of us. Why couldn't I wake up with no memories in a regular hospital like a regular drama protagonist? At least the girls seemed nice. Allie's quite something. Something tells me she'll be hard to keep up with. That's not just from losing a race with her in the field. Scarlett's interesting? I still got no idea if she was trying to read the magazine or the book hiding it. I figure I'll find that out later. Tara marches to the beat of her own drum. I like that. Violet's cool but intimidating as hell. I'm pretty sure she was about to cook one of the brothers for dinner. Then there's Yui. She seems like a really sweet girl. Something about her is so familiar. She said she knew me from before. I'll have to ask her about what I was like before as soon as I can. But for now, the show must go on. And that's why Polly is the perfect soulmate for each of you. I'm sorry, you just drew a bunch of numbers and symbols that don't mean anything. It's like the bullshit math they used to show on screen in a movie. Ah, you're late to the party, Polly! Now that we're all together, it's time to explain the rules of this show. Polly, one of the 5 lovely women here is your soulmate. You'll get to know 3 of the girls over the next 9 days? Over 3 dates with each of them? Then, on the 10th day, you'll have to ask one of them to marry you. So I've got 10 days to save my life. So without further ado, who do you want to spend time with? Wait, I have to choose already? I haven't even had a chance to really talk to any of them yet. Don't think of it that way. Think of it as, who do you want to talk to the most right now? Allie! I want to talk to Allie the most right now. All right. Well, I guess I'd like to spend today's alone time with... Hold on just a second. I forgot to tell you something really important. She pulled me aside. What? This should be far enough. So the girls you think you'll be so the girls you think you'll be asking any of the 5 of them for a date. But really, I only want you to be asking 3 of them. Basically, everybody but Allie and Scarlett. Why is that? Let's just say we think we'll be getting higher ratings that way. And you know how important it is to get high ratings, right? I don't really have a choice, do I? Nope. Glad we're on the same page, Polly. So without further ado, we walked back to the girls. Who did you want to go on your first date with? All right. So I see what we're doing. Okay. So it doesn't matter who you pick from the sounds of it. It sounds like we're going to get to know all 5 of these girls no matter what. And like this loop is going to be about getting through the rest of this. And then I imagine then like you do this and then there's like a big climax or something and like we find out what's really going on. But we will find that out. We will start digging into that the next time we're together. In a fun way, this reminds you of Ever 17999 DL or every fucking Uchikoshi game where you've got to take every yeah, it would not shock me if that was actually part of the inspiration for this game. Like, I mean, a lot of visual novels, I think, are pretty inspired by a lot of that work, so I wouldn't be shocked at all. So I definitely will not be able to be back anymore this week. The rest of my week is pretty much locked up in the evenings. I've got so much going on. But the Sayano Uto Let's Play did start, so that'll be there to keep you company, and those videos will be going up every day. That playthrough is already finished recording, so you don't even have to worry about that. But the next time we're together, we'll be digging into, I guess, the second loop and seeing like what that holds. I guess we're gonna have to get to know Trash Wife Violet, childhood friend of Gamer Girl. I think 2 of those at least will be very interesting. Let me go find us somewhere to send this lovely army of lovely people to keep the love nice and spreading around. Who's streaming right now? Okie dokie. Actually, I'm gonna throw us over to my good pal Zoiteki. Oh, hi. I'm gonna throw us over to Zoiteki. They are playing Castlevania, and everybody likes retro games, and then you don't have to jump into the middle of some narrative game or something. Everybody can enjoy Castlevania 1 Deathless Attempts. So, all right, everybody, we're gonna get out of here. I will see you either next week or this weekend, depending on how tired I am after the week is over. So, y'all have a nice rest of your whatever, and we will catch you next time. Bye.